Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I began to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, I would like to jump right into the stones to see what's going on out here in the cosmos. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your ancestor team, or your higher team, and they're landing itself in nature, signifying change. And what I'm getting here is there is a wave of energy sweeping through the cosmos that may be initiating this change in your world so profoundly that it's impacting you to your core. Almost like it's changing a degree of energy in your world so that it can plunge you deeper into the realm of nature. Because what I can see here is that there is an intimate relationship ring here with a cowrie shell showing belly up and a cowrie shell showing belly down with the nurturing stone outside of it. And what I'm downloading here is that I'm getting two different messages. One being that your intimate relationship, meaning romantic partnership, may be impacted at this time. Things that may have been brewing up may be boiling over right now. But something about this is bringing it closer to the natural order of things. This change was meant to happen. This change had to happen in order for you to get to a more fruitful side, a more nurturing side of yourself, a healthier version of yourself. That's one message that I'm seeing here. And the other message that I'm downloading is that there was a change or is a change coming into your world to merge you closer, to build this kind of relationship you have within yourself. Yeah, it's almost like something outside externally had to occur in order for this relationship to be cultivated, for you to start to see this more natural side of yourself. Yeah, this is very interesting in the realms of energy because this may not have been the most easiest or seamless process. Something happening outside of the ordinary, but it was necessary. Because what I can see here moving along this strand of consciousness is your water stone. And when water touches nature, you have to think about rain touching the ground, touching the plants. There's something about the watering of the insides of you that is radically or deeply important right now. Yeah, you may have been dehydrated. You may have been neglecting yourself, and life situations or life circumstances have taken you away. Yeah, but the spiritual consciousness is here to fulfill all of you. Any areas that you may be deficient in, I'm seeing this watering here. There's something I'm downloading about. I'm not going to say neglect, but you may not have been tending to yourself in a proper way or in the way that you're used to tending to yourself. Something may have been going on in your world to where you have been swept up by life. I'm not sure exactly what has happened, but the fact that the water is here is indicating to me that there is something within you that needs attention. You need to take time off of work. You need to take time to yourself. You needed to put your phone on do not disturb so that you can feel what your energy needs to properly water yourself. That's what's going on here. And quite interestingly, the path of clarity stone is showing up here. It's almost like you taking this time off to nurture yourself in a healthier way allows you to go on this quest. The energies around you are so high strung. Your devotion to work fills up most of your day. But your spirit will not allow you to go in the realm of deficit without creating something to open up this quest, to create this quest from happening. I'm getting something about a jungle, a spiritual jungle. Something about your energy when you get deficient or when you feel depleted, it clouds your judgment. It clouds or muddy up your mind or your consciousness, which sparks this quest quite naturally. This will always happen. This will always happen in your world when you get too fogged up, when the jungles of your world get too thick, because your path must be clear in order to know which direction to take. So this bonding of your quest of clarity is happening on a spiritual level. Something about you naturally, impulsively feeling like you need to do something out of the norm to break you out of the monotony of things, to help you clear out your conscious mind that has been riddled with other people's problems, other people's issues, or other challenges that may not necessarily be yours and yours alone. This quest will always spawn. And being that this side or one of these sides are in the nature, it lets me know that there is a joyrider that lives within you. You tend to take off your work clothes and find anything that sparks your interest. But this is in a healthy way because it's coming off of this water wisdom, this water element. Like you do things that excite you. You may have a particular hobby that brings you joy. You may have a particular thing that draws you closer to your authentic self, taking you deeper into the realm of nature. What registers in your system? And because I'm getting something that's taking time to download, it lets me know you don't compromise on this part of yourself. You don't make any excuses, and if you need to go, you will go. It's almost like you're saving grace. It has everything to do with you aligning with your natural frequency. Yeah, the distortion or the interruption or the demands and the responsibility that is in your world. If you stay in it for a long period of time, it tends to create this spiritual jungle, almost making you feel spiritually claustrophobic. It's like it works you out. And you need to take a pause. You need to take a break to go back to the natural order of things, to go back to things that make you feel excited, to go back to your natural roots. I don't know exactly what it is for the collective, but when you do, it almost gives you this breath of fresh air, unlocking the door energetically to the realm of magic. Oh, this is very interesting. It's like you're clocking in to another side of town. You going off into this space or this realm that you feel most comfortable in takes you down into the world of magic, making you a change agent, knowing that you not only show people where magic is, you embody it. There's something magical here about your energy that does not allow yourself to stay in the confines for too long. You're a little bit more freer than that. I can see some of you don't like to be controlled or overseen in that way. You're built with confidence. You're built with strength. You're built with a certain level of leadership, not only being yourself, but it's almost like you being yourself creates this portal or this opening to show others how to do the very same thing. Letting them know where the magic is, letting them know where the flame exists, letting them know that there is another realm of possibility that they can exist in only if they dive deeper into it. Very interesting what I'm downloading here. But what I would like to do at this time, I would like to pull some cards to get a little bit of insight surrounding your authenticity and the doors that you're opening when you lean this way. What is this energy about for the collective in the realm of nature? What is this energy about? And in terms of this authenticity stone and the key of access stone that's landing itself in the nature, the cards that came out were sound mind, not in alignment, navigation system, radical changes, quest for clarity, and turbulence. Yeah, and being that the initial stone that started out this message was your quest for clarity stone, and it showed up back here in the cards. It's like there's something in it you when it gets too loud, when the crowd makes too much noise, it tends to fog or cloud your spiritual judgment. Clouds your judgment in terms of decision making, clouds your judgment on the path that you should take. But there's something in you that has a formula, that has a key, or what I'm seeing is that some of you do an Irish goodbye. You back out. You back out of a situation without even acknowledging or telling people you're leaving. Because the importance of you sounding your mind is at stake here. Yeah, you leave the situation to sound your mind. You get yourself out. Because there's something about your navigation system that cues you into the core vibration of the purest energetic sound system of where your energy is headed, where your energy is moving towards and radiating on. And it lets you know what's in alignment with you and what's not. And it's hard for you to hear that sound system when you're immersed in everyone else's lives, when you're immersed as a problem solver, when you're immersed in your family system, and you back out to get in alignment, to see what is in alignment with you, what is it not for you, and to reconfigure yourself so you get back on the right path. And something about you backing out lets you know that, I don't know, I'm getting that you may have taken yourself further down into a situation that you didn't know. You were just moving along the crowd. You were just following the course of energy. But it got too loud and you kind of got lost out there. And you have to pull yourself back to make radical changes so that you can reconstruct where your energy should be going. And this may be a little bit turbulent, or you may cause some degree of turbulence because of this process that you're operating on. I'm seeing this as your system, as your operating system. For those of you who may stay in a situation longer than you anticipate by you just going along with the flow of things, I'm seeing your body signaling you out to recalibrate you or to restructure you back on the right course of action, but something about you staying too far in, you kind of disrupt other people's world by doing so. I'm getting something about your energy being so potent, being so attractive, and people may put you on a timeline or attach you to a certain vision or a certain version in their world and try to merge you to that, try to coerce you into fulfilling your energetic duties that they see for you. I don't know, it's a benefit for them, not necessarily for you. And you may think that these people are or have your best interest, but as you pull yourself out, you realize that they were using your energy for their own benefit. Oh, that's when the radical side of you kicks in. And I can see you creating some turbulence for people trying to force you to be something that you're not, or forcing you on a timeline that they see your energy would benefit them on. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but this quest that sends you on this path reveals people's intentions once you sound your mind. And that's what opens the door of magic, because you lean in on authenticity. So no matter how far you go out into nature or go out into this realm, something pulls you back into your core frequency, pulls you back into your course of action. And anyone and anything that's not in alignment with this frequency gets called to the altar. Whatever's hidden, whatever they were attempting to do with your energy, that's what you have access to. Authenticity, bringing the truth to the light, bringing people's energy to the forefront to reveal their true motives. That's what this energy is about. And that's why when you get caught up in the jungle of energies around you, the system kicks in to let you know what snakes are in the grass, to let you know what energies that might not be conducive to your vibration, and you get the opportunity to clear it out. Period. Very large message. Thank you all for joining me in tonight's healing circle. And if you stayed thus far, please be sure to like, to share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And diving back into the stones, I want to get to the other side of this quest for clarity. And on one end is landing in nature, and on the other end is landing in the fire, landing into the spirit realm. It's as if things may trigger or transpire in your world, and you can lean to the fire, to the spirit world, taking you deeper into spirituality. And you will come to find that these spirit guides have been ushering you and guiding you all along. There's something about an intuitive insight or something in your conscious mind that says, okay, oh, this happened. Me going on this quest of clarity. And this quest of clarity can be anything. Some events happening in your life that makes your mind or makes your energy spark on a quest to try to figure it out. You start to realize that your ancestors or your spirit guides had their hand in this all along, but they're supporting you. This looks like tough love. This may not come in the most positive or fruitful side, but once you seep down into your spiritual side, once you take this break or once you go into an understanding, your answer will always come to you. Like water, you will know why it happened. It's like this intuitiveness about your spiritual relationship with the other world. So, though it may appear in the physical world like you're going down, like you're hitting a speed bump, makes you question. It makes you take the time to take a step back to figure out what the hell is going on. I am supposed to be on a path that is ascending me. What is this all about? And this conversation that you may think you're having with yourself, you're having it with your spirit guides. And the answer will reveal itself because it will let you know that they're redirecting you. They're supporting you to another side of town that will help you see that your quest is meant to be fulfilled. This is so interesting in the stones. And I do apologize because I know the understanding of reading cowrie shells and stones are not readily available to the masses. I do try my best to articulate what they mean as I go through me reading the stories. But I think this is so potent because the stones here are about clarity, about understanding life. And the initial or the loud message started out with the quest. And the clarity stone on the opposite end here talks about the fulfillment of that quest, an understanding of why you embarked on it initially. And this answer or the period to this sentence is landing in the fire, in the spirit world. For those of you who are seeking understanding about what transpires in your world that may go out of your conscious mind, I can see here the formula for you is always to go on the spiritual side, and you will understand through conversation why this path was necessary. Is here to fulfill the very things that riddle your mind. If you ask the question, the right question, the answer will always be made available to you one way or the other. Period. You have it. You have access to it. All it takes for you to take the plunge, to take the courage to realize that it is your intuitive guidance that will lead you to the answer. That's the message here. You don't have to seek too far outside of yourself to get it. It's in you. Period. Very large message that's coming from the fire. And if you stayed with me thus far, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And what I would like to do is I would like to see what's going on in the energies radiating over the current paradigm. And what I'm downloading here is that your personal healing journey, or where you are in your personal healing journey, could not be more aligned than what it is. I mean, the way the stones are falling, it's like it's right at your core. The absolute truth, 100% is this is where you want it to be. This is where you should be. Though you may experience things in the realm of nature, though you may experience the spiritual side of yourself, but it's about when you wake up in the world around you. And where your conscious mind or where your spiritual body has landed you on your journey, on your way, and is divinely aligned with your core. I'm very proud to see this. And anybody who is listening to this message, you're exactly where you need to be, no matter how chaotic it may be, no matter how fruitful it may be. It doesn't matter. There's something here in your spiritual journey that's aligning you with the wow part of you, with the freedom part of you, with the liberated side of yourself. This message says to me, you have one life to live. And the boldness that's coming up here in the stone lets me know that either you're about to take action or you should take action. With whatever you feel excited to do, whatever liberates your spirit in the current consciousness. Because this is such a supportive energy. This is an energy that you've been longing to express. And though it's in the current earth, the element of earth, this is grounding. This is grounding. And these stones are so powerful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right now, for you to be where you are along your journey, to be met with a liberated energy and one of action, you can do what you see fit and it will produce a result that's in alignment with what grounds you. You will be standing up like a pillar, like a monument, like a statue. This is a beautiful energy that I'm seeing here. But what I would like to do is I would like to dive into the cards to see what this energy is about. What is this healing journey about for the collective? And in terms of this energy that's sweeping over the paradigm, the cards that came out were protection, no identity, reassurance, redemption, and clarity. And what I'm downloading here in the cards is that there's something about your healing journey that has offered you protection. It's like you embarked on it in order to see what you were truly capable of. That you had more in store for you, but you had to take that plunge. And not only did you have to take the plunge, I can see for some of you, you had to utilize the word no. You had to start to say no. You had to stop being the yes man and the people pleaser in order for this to occur. You had to break free in order for you to gain a sense of who you were, solidifying your identity. And now that you have done so, the energies are here to reassure you you have the opportunity to redeem yourself, to redeem the very thing that you knew you were. You get a second chance at life. You get the opportunity to really showcase yourself, to showcase your energy here and now, to reveal to the world around you that you embarked on this healing journey not for a hobby, not to get attention, but to express out the vibration that was always radiating within you that you had to expand yourself out to get to. And not only that, this is what's giving you clarity that it is you that has to be the one to take action at this very time to showcase what you're really about, to showcase how you're really built and what you're really made of. And this energy is here right now. And what you will find is that not only will you get the clarity, people will start to see that they had you mistaken all along. Because your energy will reveal to them that you're here for a reason. You're grounded on this planet to show the world what it means to truly be free, to be built as a spiritual leader and still have a place here. The day of reckoning is here. You have the opportunity now to re-event or to re-narrate yourself, to showcase what you're about, period. So I don't know if there's an event that's coming up. I don't know if there's a job opportunity that's here. Something about you being free and taking action will ground you in a very powerful way here and now, period. Take the plunge. Do it. Very large message. Thank you all for joining me in tonight's healing circle. And with that being said, I'm going to come down and close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you all at the next.